Hello, good evening. Welcome to some more late night gaming with Shani. We're going to be jumping into Wytchwood here. Very much enjoyed it last night. We are on the quest for 11 more souls. We got one last night, the bear, to give to the goat who is some sort of patron for some person who I'm thinking is my daughter because it was confirmed I am, in fact, an old woman wearing a pot for a hat. So we shall see what shenanigans we get up to tonight. How? All right. We have an ox, a leech, or snake. I feel like the ox might be. Okay. Let's hope. I'm just adjusting the sound. Test, test. Test, test. It's okay if it's a little bit louder for me. I just want to make sure it doesn't blast everybody else out. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. Oh, good morning, Swamp. Let's take a look at my inventory first to make sure. What's this? Embalming salts. And veiling powder. Oh yeah, we should go to the field, especially because I unlocked the the fast travel for the fields. Oh. Oh, sweet. I can scroll through my... Friend or foe? This guy looks like a foe. Was it G? Gnome. A natural tinkerer, but stubbornly refuses to read any instruction manuals. Are you angry at me? Hello? Shall we talk, sir? I'm going somewhere. Perhaps I can puzzle him somehow. Huh. Oh, hi, farmer. Odd farmer, not given to conversation, it would seem. Okay. A ball of fuzz with aspirations of chickenhood. Chicken. Weaknesses. Interacting with it. Oh, I poke it and it gives me an egg. That's amazing. Oh, we should check on Rooster. The cock of the walk. But it really is Old Rooster. Okay. Oh! Oh, not another one of these guys. Oh. I hate it. Okay. Oh. I feel like milk might come back in the picture. Yes. Okay. You sound like a chicken, but I don't think you're a chicken. A pheasant. Not entirely unlike a chicken, though to the aesthetic preference for some. So I can poke it? Nope. Oh! Oh no! I did it again. Can I talk to this guy? Vegetable farmer. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competition this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah. Not sore loser, I just think it's suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes that one of them I definitely just killed with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than ever, even though his family is nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working in the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll just go ask him myself. Yeah, his farm is down the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. New chapter. The Ox. Press tab to view. South of the fields. All right. Oh, this guy too. Just gonna get all the changeling roots. I see a chest. Petals. Grain, changeling root. More pheasant, sunflower farm. Huh? I saw a skelly boy. Oh no, he's angry. Oh, they're bad. Okay. Is this guy good? Good day to you. Good day to you, too. Nope. Won't actually talk to me. Okay. Well, we're going south. Okay. Oh, that's right. The turkeys don't like me. I see somebody in the bushes over there. Oh, there's multiple somebodies. Oh, okay, alright. Figured as much, but just wanted to test it out. Oh, it's some sort of thieving camp. Oh. Hello? Anybody there? Mr. Ox. Ooh, a fluffy doggo. Oh, he's stomping. The ox sweat paws off enormous shoulders, laboring unending. Hello, good sir. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glowing of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Huh. Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Pah! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where's your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. You must know. Those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Huh. I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I'll toss you in the compost heap. So touchy. Oh, scarecrow. That gourd head's bound to rot. Do a little bit of exploring. Boop, boop. Thank you. Okay. Friend or foe, sir? Oh, he deserves a treat? Well, I don't need his hair just yet. I need an axe. Ah! Cha! Changeling. Alright. Time to go talk to some bandits. Okay. I need to make a dartboard doll, which I believe I do have the recipe for. Oh, I can make it. Okay. Oh, what should his voice be? Sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your cricky bones past me grunts? Kish. My mooks must be getting fat round the waist to let you slip by so easily. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out for people's pockets. Next time I'll catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ain't afraid of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you think about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh, yeah. We know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to ya? Listen up, you big lug. That information's just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Oh, all right, Granny. No need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know. Yeah, we've seen that family. Boy and his mom, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of the dear old ma. My dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one, neither. She used to bake those delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach I might even remember something about that missing family. I'm literally gonna make him humble pie. Yeah, that's right, be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Okay. What do I need? Alright. I need roast beast, dough, and crow's foot. Okay. Oh. I need more jars. So I should make more jars. That's what I should do. Oh. Okay. So how much dough do I need? witch's spice. Okay. So it looks like I need to go find some campfires. Any campfires over here? I see something. Alright, I should find a cow too. Hello, hello. Thank you, my lady. Wow. Oh, here we go. Nothing to see here, Crow. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need another crow's foot. That was a smart one. Oh. Okay, grain. I need 3 grain. Cool. Okay, I just need 3 grain and fireplaces. 3 grain, fireplaces. I think it was up top. Aha, it was kind of, yes. My shears. Ha. Perfect. Don't mind me stealing your crop. Oop. Okay. Time to find a fireplace. What are you guys hiding up here? I don't think the apiary is... Okay, alright, I'm staying away, I'm staying away. Okay. I think there was a fireplace. Yes, there is. Over here. Hitcha! Your humming is contagious, sir. Oh my god, you're still crying. Ah, don't mind me. Oh, why do I feel like I'm gonna come back to this area? That looks dangerous. Got him. Alright, I think I have enough. Yep, for roast beast. Perfect. I should have enough for dough. Now I should have enough for humble pie. I should make another one of these. Get some milk just to have that on hand, I feel like. Oh, wait. Are they gonna attack me? I should make another doll. Oh, I need a skeeter snoot. Okay, I need to go back to the swamp. Which I think was up here. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, Dryad. Excuse me, Dryad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, little goblins. Okay. Just stumbling into everybody's territory. Alright, what did a skeeter snoot look like? That sucker. Okay, so they fly. These guys right here. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's try and aggro one of them. Why isn't it working? Well, maybe I just have enough to make a smoke pellet, excuse me. Or I don't. Okay. I need more frogs. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Just go about your day. Hello, Mr. Dryad. You know, I just realized the game is not so, like, really fully on the screen. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Good news inventory-wise is I've been just grabbing everything I come across, and I don't seem to have a max loadout. That's super helpful! Oh, 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 you just hide behind that tree. Okay. Oop. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, itch the back. I appreciate how fast my character is. Ooh. Alright, you rascals. Prepare to eat your humble pie. Well, fuck, where'd the pie go? Oh, I guess I just have to give it to him. I just noticed I walk like a model. One foot, like, literally in line with the other. Okay, here we go. Yes, be afraid. Be afraid of me. Hello, you're not afraid of me, though. Say, do you know how to bake? Blah, blah, blah. I already said this. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, then. Have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ugh, delish, just how my ma used to make it. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you couldn't do with a serving of humility. Could do with... The gargantuan man's lip begins to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Sniff. Oh, sniff. Nah, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into a great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was... dance? I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Pick and leapin' the pick and leapin' pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into his woods, all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh, yeah. He'd yell, abracad... corn cob. Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there. Crept the creepy old scarecrow, except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the stiffening rogue on his stubbly cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffed small handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Snurf. Yes, ma'am. I'll do it. I'll dance. Lovely. I'm going to run away from your people after I get into this fire pit and take the coals. Goodbye. Oh. Ooh, don't hit me. Oh wait, they're friendly now. I am. Oh, I'm one with the club. Oh. Does that make me a thief? Well, I guess I am actually a thief because I'm going around stealing things from everyone. I'll speak to the scarecrow. Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, how do we do this? This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you as if expecting something. Ah. Corn cob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouthhole.
Hello. Yes. Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master?
Ugh. No, thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already.
Why then have you summoned me?
Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance?
The ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal.
What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family?
Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops. Said he would give up anything in the world. So, he offered me his wife and son. And I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Don't worry, they're fine. But as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me.
And if the crop should fail, your deal would be broken.
Ha! I am the great Harvest Master. My harvest will never fail.
We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. Inspect his crops. Healthy crops. These crops are robust, thriving beyond anything else nearby. Weakness, withering can. Humph. These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agriculture practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. And so I scurry off. And so she scurries off to go talk to that big, nice vegetal fellow. Oh, I can't. Oh, can I? Nope. Okay. Thought I'd be able to walk through those. Oh, yeah, he does have a nice looking can. Hello again. Find out anything about what that ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard, or field genie, or some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the Harvest Master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Er, not, not that I would know anything about that myself. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately, I still needed to grow my prize vending vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against a blanket of big, swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard of a faint giggling coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. Oh, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to say, grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tyke. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it gets you your hands on the watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Oh, growth potion, turkey gizzard, jar of water. Turkey gizzard stone. Oh, I have to take out the turkey. Okay, so let's look at what we got. A growth potion. I already have the petals. I need blood. I need bug ichor. I need frog slime. Okay, what do I need for this one? I need more milk. So I should go get milk to make the magic paste. Let's do that first. Get that off the list. No. Okay. Alright, that is done. I need blood, bug. I just need to get frog. Okay, let's see. Collect a turkey gizzard stone for the cabbage. So how do I get a turkey gizzard stone? Is that a thing? Was that a recipe? Is that just gonna be from the turkeys? Digestive tablets. What is this? Eye of Newt. Goblin snot? Gross. Okay, looks like I'm going to be going to the swamp for a bit, but I also need frog legs. Even despite the tower, she's all over you. Oops. There we go. Yes, so many frogs. Alright, so it looks like... Oops, I just need blood. Oh, and bug. Well, I can just come back through here, I guess. How much blood do I need? 1? Okay, that's worth it. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Sorry, sorry, sorry. And I should see what... Don't mind me, Dryad. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Ugh, a dreadful doll, which I don't have. Okay. Ah! Okay. What is that? Oh, from the forest. I have newt. Where's the snail? Twig. Honey. Rude. You're such a baby. Come here. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Is that the Eye of Newt? I have to make a bait stick. What is this toxic thistle? Toxic thistle. Weeds. Oh, I should go get the snail. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thistle. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I don't want to get sucked dry.
Oh, you let me hold it for so long. Babe.
Okay. Oh, Newty boy. Oh, that sucks. Okay. 2 newts. Goblins not. And goblins are afraid of this. And this.
Honey.
I have to. I'm literally a cricket leg short. Okay. I love that you thought the tower would help you.
I want to do I want to work.
I know. I see you.
I don't know what to do.
Then take her down.
I
Put her-
do, and then she jumps back up.
Well then, babe, the tower is giving her access to the.
She would jump on my
Okay.
desk anyway.
All right.
It's just like this time of night. She's like, okay, my time.
Yeah.
Time for Ripley now.
Uh-huh. You've been gone all day.
Ripley, I have one more scene to draw, and I'm gonna go to bed. Please.
Babe, just put her on the ground. Just put her on the ground. Or close the door. Be the alpha you want to be.
She's just squinting at me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. I just need one frog. Oh, he sneezed. That's funny. So he gets scared so much he sneezes. Alright. Where? Ash pile, dragonfly. There we go. What are you? Oh, I don't like it. Oh. A drake? Snackerface, that's awesome. Oh my god, there's people. Ooh. Corpses joined now by the fate. This little frog. Oh. Oh, let's get more frogs if I can. Oh my god, there's so many frogs over there. Come hither. Yes. Big ones. Yep, not gonna go over there. Embalming salts. We'll take that. Just take all of it. Oh, you're back for more? Anything else? What's up here? Acha! Reeds. Nope. Someone built this effigy to pay respect to the moon. The moon in turn has given it life. Okay, well I'm going to stay away from that. What's this? Place of power. Obelisk. Ornately dressed, but for what and by whom? For something for me to be put in this bowl, that's for sure. Okay. Oh shit. That must have been a way easier way to get that. Oh, he is evil. Okay. That noted. You stay over there. Okay, one no longer going to the well for frogs, because that would be silly. Okay, I think that's all we... Yep, that's all we needed. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it gets your hands above the... Wow, I already said that early. Do. Growth potion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. You look down. Yep. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. Uh-oh. Oh no. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat. This one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. An explosion of leafy greens and flying earth. The bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it, shakily. My little baby. Oh no. Papa. The farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby. Look how big you've grown. See, with a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about the little thing anymore. Look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Oh my goodness, that is a very big baby. All right, give me. It will take some work to break through the Scarrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. Oh, I actually have to... It's another little mini quest. Okay. Craft a potion of blight. Craft some word water with the pumpkin jack bone. Okay. Oh, I can do a potion of blight. Word water. I haven't had to use any of the spritlings yet. Okay. Weren't the pumpkin jacks over here somewhere? Yes, they were. Snagavine. So, wait, did I get that recipe? I did. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I just need the one. Awesome. Okay, so I need to go get water. Wah. From somewhere. You guys gotta have water here somewhere, right? Oh, thank you. Oh. Fairy circle. Energies converge on the spot, but it to what end is unclear. Okay. Oh. Don't mind me, just skittering along. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the well, get some water. Okay, potion of blight. You crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Take it. Alright, time to take out some crops. Meow. Don't find me. Oh. Hey! I thought I told you to beat it. He raises his hoe and brandishes it at you menacingly. You watch the sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No! What is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail.
Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault.
The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this.
A new deal? What is your offer?
Anything you want. Just bring me my precious crops back to me.
Anything? This is acceptable.
Worm-like roots suddenly wrap up around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Oh, yeah. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Your soul is forfeit, sir. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. Oh. Oh no! Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion, as if they just had burst forth from the earth itself. What's happened? Oh, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us. Oh, where is he? Where's my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm. All to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Oh, poor people. Alright. Collect 4 souls to the goat. Okay, that's what the... Let's see. Good more. Journal. Visit the sick house in the swamp. Oh, that's the forest. Wait. What did I just do? Oh, okay. This is what I wanted. Well, that was the goblin. Okay. Interact. The thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before it was that close. Oh my goodness. Oh, feather. Oh god, oh god. Nope. Not today, sir, not today. Oh, hello, elephant cyclops. Oh, it's a troll! Oh god, troll voice. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Wolf, fine, Keeper Bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. Gross. Go roti. Oh, nope. That's the leech. There's absolutely no good can come from you going back there. Well, I can't go back there right now because there's a big troll. Okay. To the sick house. Nurse. Hold on now. The sick house is full to the brim, festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? Plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded, I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech... That's the doctor of this place? the best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your years to enter such an infectious space without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. Ugh. What's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get it myself. Well, it's a pretty basic description. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. Bug, ichor, toxic thistle, lazy grass. Okay, I need 4 more and 1 more bug. Okay. Well, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't put any more bodies in the swamp, please. Thank you. I believe there was more thistle back this way. Okay. Now I need more bug ichor. Can I make salt now? Oh, that's a body right there. I did not even see that. What do I need? Bug ichor. Oh god. Perfect. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I'm gonna have so much frog slime. Yes, yes, yes. Here you go. Yep. Here you go. And the last one. Here you go. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small, hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most unpleasant stuff, but I can assure you it bears growing lumps where no lump should be. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have strange physiology? Give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick, the leech is very busy. Inquire about the husband to the stick house. In the stick house. Not stick, stick house. Oh, it's a leech plague doctor. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have any symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver. Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy spout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we're all sick with something. Whether it's broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all your troubles at ease. Tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone. A man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come to me have a twisted this or broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband. Deduce the description of husband from the sick photo. Okay. I miss that man with the beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to, huh? Short guy with the beard? I'm all alone, leave me alone. Uck. There was a fellow with dark eyes, dark hair, dark eyes. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? Okay. Beard, short hair. Short. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it's this guy. He's got dark hair. He looks kind of short. He's in a shorter bed. Crimson wine. Thick dark wine that clings to the bottom inside the wall. Okay, well he's in the upper right corner. Well, do you have a better idea of exactly who you're looking for? Shorter than most. Yes, you are. Dark in features. Narrowing it down. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least you can tell me where the... At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you're related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Oh. Oh. Do you have news of my husband? He shouldn't have been back from the... He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just don't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where's the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having disposed of the dead out in the swamp. Brightstone and Bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you to do another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years. I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would have already been reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with this circle? You're knowledgeable, lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Alright, well I saw that. Not sure I knew exactly what I was supposed to do, but hey, we'll take another look. Oh, get away from me. I'm here. Visit the apple. I did that. Okay, there we go. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved in the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingers. Four black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Collect Drake Fang. Craft Apothecary Humors. Charm. Get a death certificate from the... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. I need one of these. Which means I need to kill the little buggers again, which means I need this. Okay. Okay. Apothecary humors. Awesome. A drake. See if I can deal with the drake before having to go deal with the... 'Cause he's a drake, right? Sacrifice. Easy peasy. Oh, so happy. Drake Fang, so just 3. What would be the 4? Okay, yes. Time to get the death certificate. It was this one. Oh. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, I'm a pox-ridden witch, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we talked about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to come collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medical closet. Now, where has that serum gone to? Where has that serum gone to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter with people's lives on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Oh, yep, cool. And yep, and then that. Cool, sweet. And mending poultice, which I can actually make right now. Oh, I am literally 1 herb short. Lame. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just a little wretch coming through. So funny you think bluebirds are like the rarest ones, and yet they're the most common. Alright. I've run your errands, now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and I hate that word, and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Ugh. Next time, I need a doctor's note. I'm better off forging the signature myself. You crumple the note into a tight roll for safekeeping. Alright. Time to go to the obelisks. The Eastern Obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen there any real dragons in years. Drake Fang. Awesome. Apothecary Humors. Wonderful. Good to know. Oops. Hey, I haven't made that yet. Necromantic Charm. There we go. That's what I was missing. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks around the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the evocation of necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the canopic ointment. Right. Seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Alright, time to go get said body. Which, it might be over here? Ugh, this must be where the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Similar, but not the right. Body. This isn't it. Unfortunate, nonetheless. Not the husband, this one. This is the right one. This poor soul didn't fit the description. Oh, is it this guy? Not this one. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the... I don't like that. Oh, Frog King! Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. And that explains why there's so many frogs over here. Oh, he's right there. I was like, where the heck is this guy? Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Ha ha ha! Wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Okay, look. You wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish. The frog taps his finger against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh, yes, I do believe I've seen that chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, and never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. Of course, okay, yeah, digestive tablets. I have to go get gnome snot, which they're afraid of this, which I am once more short of. Okay. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. All right, where were we? Here we go. Eat this. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you what... His nostrils flare for a moment, then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. Gross. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knocks you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench! The frog wobbles on his legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. Stuff him into your satchel. Nope. Alright, I have a corpse in my inventory. I'm going to raise him from the dead. Lovely. Did not know that was on my agenda tonight. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Place the body in the center. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rise from the obelisk, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk, one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't caught all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. Oh God, oh God. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Ugh. Speak to him. Oh. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that. The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground, like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you.
No, Lich murdered me.
He clutches at his hollow chest, as if trying to feel his heart beating.
Gave me plague, drained my blood. Lich murdered others.
He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients?
Check her office. Find proof.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebra popping.
Yes, I late.
As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. Called it! Gonna go find that fancy wine. Boop doop 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 doo. Oh. Doop 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 doo. Gonna take out a leech. Yep, you do you. Don't mind me. Yep, and you don't mind me either. I wonder if that's his human form. Okay, here we go. Oh. While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is, until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With the click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Because what would be an adventure without a secret compartment on a bookcase? Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. That's why it's so fancy there's blood in that vessel. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Okay. Oh, I need to make salt. Okay, yes. Okay. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing here? Can't you see that this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out! This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that, you say. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. That addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Oh, nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor, full body too. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms at the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Yes! And that raisin is your forfeit of your soul. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Oh, and you're back. Yes, it very much was. You decided to stay outside the whole time. Oh, I wonder if I saved the easiest for last. The snake in the forest, which is the very first location. Oops. Guess we'll find out. Okay. Snake in the forest. Oh, I've just been walking around it. Okay. Oh, it was her. Hello. Weeping Maiden. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corner of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man. With the voice of a meadowlark. I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry. There's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I love him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. The woman snaps at you with a sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quaking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's some echoing bouncing off the shore. I'll go find out where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. The snake. Oh, interesting. Okay. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. Ugh, but I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho, ho, hee, hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Hee hee. Oh, get out of there. Oh. Humble basin, nope. An elusive pixie. I have to make unveiling powder. Okay. And use the net. Ha-ha! Suck it. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah! Let me go, you nabbling pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping of waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkling old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop your head off like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door is the thing that travels, you see. And right now the door's out on the lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Ach, only fey folk can show you the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all your big folk out, unless a snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you go ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch! You sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Once perhaps... Blah, 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 blah. Investigate the... Oh, I actually have to investigate it. Boop. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Okay, I just need bird feathers. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches ray of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find it as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Oh. Creep. Oh. The snake is good to us. The snake would like to meet me. What's this wary-eyed bard? The bard! Oh, he's in some kind of trance. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Wow, they just leave their stuff all out like that. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intensely into a crystal ball as you approach. Esmeralda. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel? Yes. He's working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I'm here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So, what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No, 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 no. I am a seer, a squire of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its secrets. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remember. You feel the scaly touch of a slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into a kaleidoscope of mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I've forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Humph. I guess the sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, the strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in, and met the gaze of another. Curious I started, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there she that might still she see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift. From before I was enslaved, a mirror was shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's this all about a broken mirror? You gave it to the weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Ugh. Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. We gotta go to the well. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my sweet dear love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, there's no one in the carnival. No one in the carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes! It was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, moonlight swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Alright. In the forest, well, off we go. I wonder if this will work. Oh. You hike up the hem of your skirt from ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark place. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other reaches out to you, begging for food. Alright, I need to make roast beast. Oh no, I'm out. Dang it. Okay. Hold on, little one. creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice, and you hear satisfied munching from within. The mirror shard lays abandoned in the slit. Take it. All right. I think I know where the pixie tree is. In the forest, pixie tree. Wow, I almost walked away from that. Oh, that's the, yep. I know what that is. This gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out from the tree's knotholes. Oh, a familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What do you want now? I've come for the mirror shard. Hand it over, and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy folk repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of a problem for us? And then you'll give me that shard. Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. Okay. No problemo. Oh, okay, so I do need to make a cinder box. Cinder box. Can't need to make a trap. God. Okay, make one of these guys, which I don't have. No, Pope. Okay. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shardle and knock over this nest too. You smashed fairy shrines? Good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Wonderful. Alright. Now we need to go to this one. Okay. Oh, good. Reunited. Oh. Okay. Such constructions are strange. These are strange to be especially this one, so okay. Oh. These animated wood and effigies seemed engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded into the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's smeared surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bubble. Oh, okay. How do? A moon drop? Okay. A totemic moon drop. Where and how? Nope. I guess right. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to something other than this. Ba-ba! You cast the glowing globe into the ritual and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames, snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Half buried in mud, the shard continues to reflect the light of the moon. Back to the Weeping Maiden I go. Have you found any of the moon shards? I wonder where they could be. Here you go. You gingerly hand over the broken glass to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand what happened. Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention. So I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror. But then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the spells now. The snake spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. She presses the mirror into your hands. Time to go confront the snake, confront the snake, confront the snake. Bacha! Oh. Suddenly, dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like the length of a rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection, because he fell in love with himself. Now his soul is forfeit. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Wacha! Hitting the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny, wriggly shape. trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Bum, ba, bum. The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's it then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. Oh, and all the people are free. See, I'm a good hag. Oh, and they're together. Oh, they are working things out. That's good. Oh, home sweet bog. Hello? The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hoofs pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent. I can sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I have asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach the shrine and open your satchel. As you bring the stuffed bear closer to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, burning away until a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into the socket in the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken, roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind, the prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Oh, did that skip it? Oops. Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake. Secrets lapped up by a forked tongue. Whispers beneath the sound of festivities. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun. The salty tang of sweat in the soil. Suffering. Sacrifice. Solitude. You step away from the shrine and end smoldering stones. Your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. All right, and I think with this little bit done, I'm going to end here. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I might be back tomorrow. We shall see. But if not, have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.